Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurhuda binti Ismail and my matric number is 188223. So for course BGY3201 Animal Structure and Function, I will make a video related to carnivore germ science, which is the title of the video is I observe, I relate and I share the thing that I have been observed during the carnival. So let's proceed. Okay, the thing that I observe and I relate during the carnival is a lot of things. But the interesting thing that captured my eyes is which is which is human us. Um, Human is Homo sapien and the most abundant organism that can be found in the world. So, like I'm saying here is human have a lot of system level of organism, like the first one integumentary, skeleton system, muscular system, nervous system, endocrine system, cardiovascular system, lymphatic system, respiratory system, digestive system, and urinary system, and reproductive system, also known as urogenital system. But in this video, I will not explain all the system that have inside human. I will only focus on one system, which is integumentary system. Okay, this is the integumentary system. So, what is integumentary system? Okay, the first one, what is the major organ that include in integumentary system? The first one is the skins, hairs, sweat gland, nails. So this is the most common organ that can be found in the integumentary system. So what is function of integumentary system? The first one is protect against environmental hazards, helps regulate body temperature and provide sensory information. So for the next slides, I will explain more about each functions toward the body. So next. What is integumentary system? So, integumentary system include skins and all its derivatives. It's the outermost covering structure of the body. It's also supplied with sensory nerve ending which respond to its environmental stimulus. The biggest organ that involve integumentary system, which is skin, it include 12 to 15% of the total body weight. And next is, so what is the function of integumentary system? Basically, and the main function of integumentary system, which is skin, is a layer of protections, which is a heavy loss of water, microorganism infections, mechanical injuries, and others. Uh, Basically, it gives protection toward the other systems. So the next one is thermal regulations for body temperature regulations and homeostasis. Skin also have receptors that respond to external stimuli like tactiles, temperatures, pressure, touching, and something else. Skin also has gland, mucus, poison, sweat, and other glands, type of glands. And the function is also as a camouflage. A skeleton in forms of dermal bones and parts of the teeth. And lastly, it stores fats in its layer of reserve food or energy. But what I want to focus is basically its main function is for protection. So next, so this is the picture of the function of each system for integumentary system. Sorry, radiations, convections, evaporation, and conduction. So it's respond to the radiation, so the heat, the sweats from the gland, and what is the general structure of integumentary system, which is it consists of two layers, which is epidermis, cutaneous membrane, the outer multilayers, and the dermis layer, which is cutaneous tissue below the skin and the inner layer. So it has accessory structure which is sweat gland, sebaceous or oil gland, hairs and nail. So next, this is the layers of the skin. So you can see here, this is epidermis and this is dermis. So the epidermis there have 5 layers here, and I will explain here more. So epidermis is the upper skin. It's derived from ectoderm of the embryo, ectodermal origin. The epidermis is a keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Oxygen and nutrient diffuse from the underlying dermis. Multilayer cells is about 4 to 5 layers and mostly made up of stratified epithelium cells. The lowermost is made up of stratums germinativums and stratum bacillus, living columnar epithelium cell and cell. It occurs during the cell division, which is mitosis. Next, the uppermost layer is made up of stratum corneum, completely keratinized, cornified, hearts without nuclei, and non-living cells shed off. So epidermis basically does not have any blood vessel. So the cell or the layer of epidermis, so which is the first one is stratum corneum, outermost layer and predically cast off of to replace by the stratum germinativum. So this is the location of stratum corneum is the upper part. This one. Okay. So next is stratum lucidum. The location is below stratum corneum. It's also known as superior layer to prevent passage of substance, opaque and especially thick in plums and soil. So this is the picture, the location, this one, below the corneum and up where the granulosum is the second layers here. This one. And the third layer is stratum granulosum. It has darkly stained granule of keratohyalin, which is precursor of the keratin and stratum corneum. So this is the location. So the next one is stratum spinosum. It contains cells that held together by spiny intercellular bridge. This is stratum is the most largest part. And lastly is stratum germinativum or basals, mostly known as basals. The function of basals is dividing cell, and it's continuously replaced by a new cell controlled by thyroid hormone. So this is the location of the basal. And another layer is also dermis. It's a well-developed in mammal, thick and complex connective tissue fibers. It's a true skins. It has 2 layers, papillary layer and reticular layer. For papillary layers, it sees the upper parts of the dermis. It's made up of elastic and collagen fibers with capillaries between them. So reticular layer is a greater lower parts of epidermis and has elastic and collagen fibers. So it's for both layers content of hair follicles, erector papillae, muscle of hairs, blood vessel, and nerve endings, smooth vessel, certain glands, sweet and herbaceous gland, connective tissue fibers. So, okay, basically, skin has 2 types of. So I will make a conclusion based on the thing that I explained to all of you. Basically, skin have 2 types of layer, which is epidermis and dermis. So epidermis have 5 layers and dermis have 2 layers. So the reason why I choose human as an example, because human is the most simple most simple example that commonly found. So this is the reason why I choose human as my object that I've been observed during the carnival. So I hope all of you learned something from my video, and I think that's all from me. Thank you. I hope to see you again in the next video. Assalamualaikum.